Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo. It's Angel again here, and today we're taking a look at my 3 favorite black ceramic cases. Stick around. Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo, and today we are taking a look at some really cool watches. Today we're looking at my 3 top picks for black ceramic case watches, and I stepped outside of, your typical Cartier, Patek, Rolex with these options and looked at some brands that really do a great job with projecting this style into the marketplace. We're going to be taking a look at the Panerai, the Omega, and the IWC. So let's get right into it. The first watch we'll take a look at is this Panerai Luminar, and they call it the Tuttonero. So that means all black, done in 47 millimeters. I really love this piece. There were only 1,000 of these made, and this is the 596th version of this watch. Some of the biggest features about this that I love are the simplistic design elements. And then of course it is a GMT, which is really cool. It does it in a great and minimalistic way. Great for someone who wants a clean dial, but still needs to tell the time in other places around the globe. The first time, of course, will be around the actual dial here, and then you'll have a sub dial there that will give you the time indication for whatever time zone you choose. It's a beautiful watch. I love the bracelet style. It feels so nice on. It has a gorgeous exhibition case back, and then the double butterfly clasp. And then, of course, you'll have the Panerai insignia there on the clasp as well. All of our timepieces here at Swiss Watch Expo are 100% authenticity guaranteed, so no aftermarket parts on it. You will also have the date here at the 3, which I love that Panerai does this way without a cyclops or a bubble over the date. It's just really clear and clean to read. And then the sandwich dial is always a favorite of mine. It really gives a nice texture to the watch. Panerai does a beautiful job with what they do, and it's just a signature look from them. So very nice option here for someone who wants a little unique, but still very classic in its styling. Next up, we'll take a look at one of the watches I think are very unique. It is, of course, a special edition from Omega. We know that they have quite a few of the special edition Speedmasters, but the reason I chose this one, other than the fact that it's done in the black ceramic, they have beautiful yellow accents around the dial. And this is an ode to the astronauts that were a part of the Apollo 8 mission, and it's the dark side of the moon. So they, of course, are the first to see, and I think there were only maybe around 20 people who were able to visit the dark side of the moon, the back side of the moon, and actually see what that looks like. It's such an iconic moment in history and an iconic watch from an iconic brand. And one of the things that I love the most is, and you can see this once you add it to your collection, not only are the indices illuminated, the bezel tachometer actually has lume as well, and they look so good together. They add a really nice depth and texture to the watch. This one is a 44.25 millimeter. Omega is famous for the 0.25 on their sizes, which I think gives it a really customized and tailored fit to most wrists. Of course, the lugs come in beautifully tapered at the top here. And one of the key features of this watch is that it has been lasered to show that texture of the moon. So you can really see the depth in the dial there. They've kept the sweep in yellow, which I think is gorgeous. And then you'll also have a yellow sweep on one of your sub dials here on the dial. And then, of course, very comfortable to wear. And on the back, you'll see it has that insignia where it says, "We'll see you on the other side," referencing that trip to the dark side of the moon. So gorgeous piece. I think it's a great size for everyday wear as well, and very fun, very kind of eye-catching in a way, but without any diamonds or anything like that. So a great option for a black ceramic case, mixed with that titanium as well on the accents. And also one other fact, of course, The lume is here on the omega symbol on the crown as well. So really cool watch altogether. Then lastly, but certainly not least, this one is our, okay, get ready for this name, IWC Top Gun Pilots watch here with the Timezoner function. So essentially, you have the option of really doing a nice quick set on the bezel here to take a look at another time zone. So just to kind of give you an example of what that means, for instance, if this were our actual time here in the showroom, all you would need to do is give this bezel a push down, and you can see that it changes functions to show the time in over 24 time zones around the globe. Then also, if you take a look, you'll see that some of the indices here, or the pips, I should say, around the bezel next to the country code, they have an S there. So that means that that is an area that has a daylight savings acknowledgement in their time zone. So what you'll want to do is, rather than stopping on the name, you'll want to stop on the S function there, and that will accommodate the daylight savings function. And I love the way the hand just kind of jumps around the dial. You'll also see that military time displayed in that top window there, done in the ceramic titanium. And then you'll also have the strap here. I love the way that they've not only put a nice fabric strap, but they've protected it with this rubber, almost like a channel setting around the outside of the strap. One cool thing that I saw that I'd like to challenge IWC to make, this watch would be gorgeous even inside out with that strap like that and that exhibition dial. So gorgeous piece. I love this one. I love the size. It feels really good in your hands. Just a beautiful piece to have in a conversation starter. So my top 3 picks for black cases on watches. Let us know down in the comments your favorites. Of course, as always, you can always reach out to us here at Swiss Watch Expo. We'll show you these in closer detail if we still have them in stock. I don't know that they'll stick around long. So if you do have any questions or comments, reach out to us here at Swiss Watch Expo, and we'll see you next time.